Is there anything we cannot do, Paladin? I guess only time will tell. Take the plans back to the commander. I'm certain he will be glad to see we've been successful. Deliver the bundle of primalist orders, huh?
Honor all dragons.
We protect the Isles.
Tadesis stares at you again. What do you want, Paladin?
Victory in all your battles.
Tadesis pauses for an uncomfortable amount of time. Alice and I had bets on if you would be successful, Paladin. There's missing a dot or something. So many mistakes. Seriously, I'm the only player reading. Maybe I'm the only human on this planet actually reading these texts. I'm glad that you were.
Guard against chaos.
You're welcome. Out of the blue. Alright, no. The Wayward Watcher, do I want that? The Wayward Watcher. Oh, there's a new quest. Rubbing shoulders with the best. Do we have a new level? Yes, level 10. That's... okay. That's why we have a new quest. The Wayward Watcher. No, the Wayward Waywatcher. It seems some of our younger Waywatchers have grown lax in their duties of late. Waywatcher Nori has asked me to check in on her younger sister Alvi, who is stationed at the mouth of the Passage of Time. Apparently her recent performance has been less than satisfactory. If you head east and happen to encounter Waywatcher Alvi, please remind her of the importance of her position and let her know that her sister is rather worried about her. According to the minimap, there is an expedition scout pack somewhere. The question just is, can we see it? Is it... where is it? It should be here. There's nothing here. Yeah, I'm just going to say goodbye to these people. No! They took everything! My supplies, my effect. Wait, where is my... Oh, blast it all.
For the glory of the dragons!
For the Horde. Mind yourself if you intend to travel through this pass. The Tarasek that live in the area have begun to attack anyone who looks like they have valuables to steal.
Victory in all your battles.
Gracious, a traveler. Please forgive me, I'm a bit of a mess at the moment.
Go in service.
Supplying in wait. I really screwed up this time. I only stepped away from the campsite for a moment, but I barely returned in time to see the Tarasek snatching up everything I had not bolted down. Those supplies were expensive, and I can't exactly ask for help getting more. My sister Nori thinks I'm inept enough as it is. If you are sure you want to head through the valley, would you mind keeping an eye out for any stray bags of supplies? Okay.
Glory to all dragons.
A sketchy request. Uh-oh. The Tarasek took everything they could get their claws on, including my scouting ledger. These overgrown lizards hoard trinkets and trophies by the dozens. I'm sure that they stashed my ledger away somewhere. Could you keep an eye out for it as you work your way through the pass? Oh, and Tyrell, if you do manage to find it, please do not look inside. The contents are sort of personal.
Aspects watch over you.
While you search around these pools, I am going to scout further into the pass. Between the two of us, we should be able to find my ledger. Meet me by the cave to the east when you are done. Let's just read. The edges of the parchment are smudged with charcoal and chalk. Well, he did ask us not to read it, so we aren't going to. I mean, maybe he's a rebel or something. It's a bit dangerous right now at the times. Can we trust anyone right now? A primal is trying to bomb the capital. Do we have it in us? Do we have the luxury to trust? Oh, that's a difficult choice, huh? But then again, who gives a shit? I mean, we are the ones who destroyed the titans and gods and all the other mighty creatures. These are just some tiny little dragons. Who cares? Again, that's a bit of a problem with the storytelling. If you go more uber to the realm of, oh my goodness, the storytelling becomes difficult. Simply because you've kind of reached the climax of the story. And when you're going to try to stack low again, it's not going to work out very well. Nori, what happened? Jammed, Tarasek poisoned spears. Glad you're alright, at least.
Ours is a solemn burden.
This is all my fault. If I'd actually been doing my job, then Nori would not have had to come looking for me. Now she's hurt and I don't know what to do. I have to make things right for Nori's sake. Supplying.
Serve well.
Alvi glances in your direction, clearly panicked. The missing supplies seem to be the last thing on her mind at the moment.
Honor all dragons.
Thank you.
Victory in all your battles.
Oh, that's it. Did you find anything else?
Serve well.
Ah, you really did find it. In truth, it's more of a sketchbook than a ledger. For as long as I can remember, I've been more interested in doodling than scouting. Maybe if I'd actually done my job properly, then Nori wouldn't have gotten hurt. I have to fix this. But I don't know if I can do it alone.
Aspects watch over you.
A poisonous palette. I may not be great at my job, but at least I paid attention when I was learning how to do it. Every way watcher worth their scales know how to make a proper antidote. Knows. I just need enough poison to mix it properly. Nori said the Tarasek who attacked her had spears coated with the stuff. Find them and bring their spears to me. If my hunch is correct, I'll be able to make an antidote with the residue from the spearheads. I just hope we have enough time.
Glory to all dragons.
Ending the blue period.
Go in service.
That can be interpreted in a number of different ways. The Ember Tooth all follow an oversized brute that I've taken to calling Blue Scale. He has always been the aggressive sort. But until now, he's always kept his pack of scavengers away from the main roads. Sure, they were territorial but hostile. Not until now. Blue Scale is to be responsible for the sudden escalation. Find him and take him down.
Guard against chaos.
I have the reagents for an antivenom, but I need samples of whatever they're using on their spears for it to be effective. Please move quickly. Nori is stable, but I don't know how long I can keep her that way. Wait, do we need to go inside the cave here or not? No, we don't. Oh, okay. you need to say you're strongest, you usually are not. I'm not sure if you've ever watched The Strongest Persons, but for example, if you try to find footage of Hafthor Bjornsson or other strongmen who are actually the strongest people on the planet, they're always very polite and modest, and they're not big brutes who, I smash you, cow. No. Because they don't need to. You see, if you, for example, look at animals, at dogs, small dogs are always barking, always aggressive, attacking, because they obviously have a little problem because they're little. So they're trying to mitigate that problem by trying to be louder, trying to be more attentive, more aggressive, all of that. Whilst a big dog doesn't need to do that. If you have a big dog, he's rarely going to bark like a crazy dog, no. But when a big dog starts to become uncomfortable and, for example, begins to growl, then the time has come to contemplate on reality and what you're doing. But for example, if a chihuahua goes, yeah, just, my goodness, get a handbag and say goodbye. Hello. It's just, I mean, I'm not joking. I've seen women carry their chihuahuas in their handbag. It's just, oh my goodness, why would you, okay. I mean, at some point when you look at the wolf, at the ancestor, oh my goodness, what has become of you? Was it really a clever choice to mingle with humans? When I see what has become of you. My goodness. I mean, cats are maybe a bit more intelligent. They never really changed for humans. And they're still ruling. I mean, a cat can treat their human as idiots. A cat will throw stuff on the ground, will hurt you, will scratch you, will bite you. A cat will do whatever it wants. And still humans are like, oh, isn't it cute? Oh my goodness, oh, good cat. Even though it's a bad kitty. Whilst the dog has become in general very affectionate, trying to please the human, trying to help him, trying to be a good boy. And the cat never had that phase in her evolution of, hello humans. The cat was always, I don't give a shit, I do whatever I want, no, get me food. And, yeah, cats versus dogs.
The Isles have awakened.
Poisonous bud.
Victory in all your battles.
Alvi takes the spears that you gathered. She carefully scrapes her dagger across one of the blades, removing a film of sticky, sickly sap. It's just as I thought. Thank you, Tyrell. This should be enough for an antidote, and I even think I know where the poison is coming from.
Glory to all dragons.
Alright.
Aspects watch over you.
Cash and release. Oh, more Highland Drake. Nice. Even with the leader gone, the Tarasek are unlikely to stop using their poison-tipped spears simply because we ask them nicely. I cannot risk even one of these weapons being used on an unsuspecting traveler. They will all need to be destroyed. If you did not see any in the caches by the pools, then the Amber Tooth are likely keeping their spears closer to the source. No one else will get hurt because of my carelessness. Enter the cave and destroy any weapon caches that you find.
Honor all dragons.
Art imitates life.
Serve well.
The last time I was in this cave, I sketched a massive flower that dripped a vile, vicious sap. It's one of my best drawings. I couldn't forget if I tried. That sap is what stuck to these Tarasek spears. I'm sure of it. They must have started harvesting it to envenom their weapons. The plant is beautiful. It will be a shame to kill it. Still, we can't let the Tarasek keep harvesting it. Tyrell, please cull the plant and put a stop to this whole mess. A greater venom sprout. Alrighty.
Guard against chaos.
a careless harvester poisoned himself and nobody cares. Yeah, that's also something I don't understand. You can easily see the worth and value and the morals of a system by how it's treating their own citizens. For example, the Soviet Union was an absolute shithole because it brutally murdered its citizens when they tried to leave. When the people, for example, tried to leave the Berlin Wall, or wall in Germany or other places in the Soviet Union, they were shot by their own soldiers because they were trying to flee. And that made the Soviet Union an absolute shithole. I mean, there's a difference between hurting other nations, hurting other people, and massacring your own people. And that's also something I don't understand. There are numerous videos, proof, that Russian soldiers are left behind, have inadequate equipment, or get shot by their own officers because they are refusing to murder innocent people in Ukraine. And still there are Russians who believe that their country is glorious and nice and good. It's just, I don't get it. If your country treats its own people like shit, how can it be good? I mean, there's a difference between treating other people shit, but if you start treating your own people shit, then your country has become an absolute shithole. That's why I can't activate that chest. Can I now, please? Yes. Oh, that's actually kind of useful. All right. Something that needs to be, I talked about the German Wall, Berlin Wall, that needs to be said again and again. The wall that the Soviet Union built in Germany was not designed to keep evil NATO, evil Germany and West Germany, evil West out. No, it was designed to keep the citizens in. And it is very easy to understand why. If you look at the blueprints of that structure, of that wall, you will notice that the defense mechanisms were not turned outward. No, they were turned inward. That was not a wall designed to stop someone from outside getting in. No. That was a wall designed to keep people in. And that is something absolutely horrendous and terrific and terrible. And oh my goodness, what a shithole country system. When you need to keep your own citizens in with giant walls and automatic weapons platforms shooting people when they're trying to flee your shithole, then you have reached a shithole level of shitty that is almost unimaginable.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Okay, thank you, Tyrell. The Ember 2's venom harvesting days should be behind them now that they have been deprived of their source. I realize now that I don't have to be a Waywatcher to make a difference in the world. I'm going to resign my post and commit myself to my art. Hopefully someday I will be able to depict the most beautiful vistas in the Dragon Isles for all the world to see. I just hope my sister understands.
Go in service. Ours is a
And the
solemn
passage will
burden.
be a far safer place without those poisoned spears to worry about. You've kept a lot of people safe with your deeds this day, Tyrell. The Waywatchers and I owe you a great debt.
Honor all dragons.
Alright. Heavy horns? Nice. Nothing to apologize for, I'm just glad you're okay. Aww. That isn't true, I have been lax in my duties, Nori, and I got you hurt. The truth is, I want to be an artist. It is the one thing that
I
makes
have
me truly
many
happy.
lucky dues
I know
now
that the
you
Waywatchers
like.
are part of our family's legacy. I have a duty to uphold. But I just,
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
your art saved my life today, Alvi. Sounds like you found your true calling after all. You know, with blue scales gone, we probably won't need as many Waywatchers on this pass. Maybe you should take some time, leave time, go see the rest of the Isles with that sketchbook of yours. Alrighty. So next up, oh, we're almost done here. Nice, Titan Relic available to trade. Huh? Next episode, we're going for Out of the Blue. Locate Harleen Scripsnide in the Blue Feather Cliffs. Did you see that? This winged creature just fell from the sky. I don't know what sort of being it is, but it certainly isn't native to the Isles. Wait. I do remember a punchy little goblin asking for directions to the Blue Feather Cliffs just above us. Do you think she would know anything about it? What's that? Blue Feather Rock. That's a big one. Oh, no, that's bad. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Full-winged Peckinators. Well, we're going to meet again with the Peckinators